All right, good morning, everybody. Today we got some bench, actually changing it up. Some stuff popped up, and I just feel like I need to get some stuff out with some good old barbell today. So I'm actually going to go, I think I just stuttered over everything, but I'm going to go abuse that. I'm not going to bring the squat shoes or anything today. We're just going to do some flat-footeds and see how that goes. But like I said, I need to bang some weight out, and since today was chest, got to make it barbell bench. Still might hit some dumbbells afterwards, but the main goal is just like get some heavy reps in, get some stuff out, and we'll be good. Still thinking about benching next week though, to go for a heavy single again. Probably will bring the squat shoes for that. Might even go to the other gym. Like I said, that's still the plan, but I just need to get this one in. So we're gonna see. About to take my pre-workout right now, my creatine and a little ghost pump, and we should be good. But yeah, chest, triceps, maybe some shoulders involved. Maybe throw that to tomorrow since we aren't super busy tomorrow. But that's the plan. I'm probably going to catch y'all then around 315 for bench, and we're just going to keep moving from there. Gonna pause it. Probably going to pause that and 335. And I think the main goal for me today is to see if I can just rep 365 at least twice. So without further ado, let's get in the gym, lift some heavy ass weight. All right, catch y'all there. It didn't take long to get here. I'm moving pretty well. Still kind of need to find that one, like the spot for these kind of benches. I got the same one as last time, but like I said, it's taking me a second to find the right back placement to settle into. It's just one pause rep. Like I said, weight's still been moving well. We got a good bar in my opinion, so I can't complain. Let's see. Oh, I think this is it. I think I remember my head was off the bench a little bit. One way to find out. Much better. Literally just obliterated my head right there. But we're going to do probably 335. No, I'm not even a shot. Yeah, something fell earlier. Now I found out it was my phone. But I'm going to put 335 on, get a minute or two, and throw it up. Don't need a lot of rest yet. I am anticipating this to fly just like 315. They'll move to 365. I do think the shoes help that extra bit, if I'm being honest. So next week we will definitely be bringing the squat shoes. Lifting shoes, whatever you want to call them. Just in case, though, we did bring elbow sleeves in case that's what I'm feeling. After this rep, we'll have to wait and find out. To my knowledge, that flew. So we're going to go up. We'll rewatch the film. Definitely not going to pause 365. Or maybe we will. Let's find out though. Not going to be much talk. We're just going to go for it. We'll know if I pause it or not by the lift off. I feel like it's either one paused or possible 2 reps. We'll see. Oh, come on. Let's go. Come on. Easy. Yeah, perfect time this one too. We definitely hit that a bit low. Didn't move too bad. I think, I don't really want to use the sleeves. Do I think I can hit 2 with them? Yeah. Either that or I step up a bit more. But I mean, still didn't move bad. I think it moved better than last week's at least. I didn't really I don't feel there was a point where I had to go to breathe it out. Kind of just moved. All right, lad, we're throwing on the sleeves. I want to hit too. If not, then let's go. Weight loaded sleeves up. Sleeves took a little extra effort. Same thing, either paused or 2 reps. We'll just find out. I'm not gonna. I might actually widen my grip just a little bit. See if we can benefit from this. Yeah, that was ugly. I ain't gonna lie. I was like midway thinking like, do I pause it? Do I not? I'm not really pleased with that one. Honestly, in the same set, I'm just gonna unrack this and hit 315. That was kind of trash. It's like right as at the bottom, I was like, oh, pause it. And then I was like, no, wait, chill. Just gonna move this for a couple. Yeah. What I figured, yeah. About 2 after max effort. So I'm gonna wait a couple minutes and then we'll just do 315 without the sleeves because these things are hurting me. I'm not gonna lie. And I just need a break. I think I'm gonna go back to the closer grip too. I don't know. Weird moving them out of it. So I'm gonna stick to what I know. We're gonna change up the music quite a bit. Had to move the sleeves. Really, I'm just hoping for like, man, I'm like abusing these headphones. They just hit this thing again, but hoping for like 4 or 5. If I can get like 6, that would be sweet. See if we can get though. I think the knurling's just a bit wider on this one, which I'm not going to make an excuse for, so we're just going to get the weight up and bench it. No excuses. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Get the 5th. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take 5's not bad. I'm gonna move on. I'm definitely gonna hit supin today, just to make up for the dumbbell bench. I think that's a better call than dumbbell bench, so we're gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit some flies next though. I'm not gonna say which ones I want to hit, just in case all of them get taken. But we'll say it's between dumbbell cable and seated cable. But yeah, we're not saying that loud. I know my luck. I won't get it. Surprised it was dumbbell. It was pretty helpful. It's actually not that busy today. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not complaining. Just means the equipment, hopefully, is all going to be open today for us. Did a test set. We've decided to go up to the 70s for this. I was going to do 65. But then I was like, what the hell? Let's go up to 70. So we're just going to see how these move. And if they are kind of iffy, we will humble ourselves, go back down to 65, 60. But I'm pretty sure these are going to move pretty well. But we're going to keep our knees on the bench, our feet on the bench. I'm fully extending my elbows too. I want that full push. I'm not gonna lie, I might actually have to go up. I think this is 5. Wow. No, actually, this is a good weight. This 8th rep is gonna be it. Right call. I might do some partials. What I call partials. It'll be me fully extending, then bringing them in for a hex press. Yeah, give me a second though. Of course, we gotta take our breather, get some water. If I can reach it, there we go. We're already feeling it though. I feel like I have a nasty pump though. Both, it was from the last set of bench, which we only had 4 reps that time. We're actually already pretty exhausted, I'm not gonna lie. But these flies, they're really helping. Next we are hitting some triceps though, so give the chest a break, put some emphasis somewhere else. It's a wrapper, I don't even know where the hell that came from, but yeah, this, triceps, back to chest. And if I decide to do some shoulders, we'll do it at the very end. If not, like I said, we have a bunch of time tomorrow. We're not rushed or anything, so I might even do it how I originally programmed it, with legs. I'm not sure yet. That part will be heat of the moment. I know what I want to do today, at least for triceps and chest. Shoulders, like I said, it's the optional. We'll call it an anomaly. All right, let's hit this next one. Probably gonna I call them partials, even though it's a completely different exercise. Same kind of idea. That you're still going out with the fly, but you're just bringing it in to press it more instead of bring it together in a normal fly way. I think there's an actual word for it, like an exercise name. I don't know it. I should have definitely gone more. Alright. Like I said, we're not even gonna get picky with our song. Just gonna hope for 8 again. I'm looking up because these headphones are about to pull off. Yeah, we can only hit one like that. Next set I'll probably hit a couple extra. But I have damaged these headphones a little bit. They're not the cheapest, so I gotta be a little bit safer with these. Especially if they're gonna fall off my head. I knew these would be a one-time big purchase. We'll hope so. One-time big purchase. So far they're fine. I just need to swap out the earmuffs again. So we're gonna hit. No, actually, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The set I did with the 60s, I busted like 15 out. So I'll call it a pre-exhaust, even though it's not. I'm gonna hit 2 more sets of these. For a total of, what, 4 sets in a pre-exhaust? Really 5 sets? Yeah, 4 sets. But I want to put more focus on the other exercises, so I'm gonna put this one here. Y'all get it. Actually, we're not gonna flip it here. We're gonna film 1 more set showing the partials I actually want to hit. Just making sure headphones don't fall off. We should be good now even. Ooh, and a good song. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to make sure. If this mic's not even on, I would say I would have been a little heated. Yeah, we're good. These aren't falling off. I'm gonna pull this hat just a bit more forward. We're good. Oh yeah. in. Chest press. Okay, yep. That's the limit. Definitely almost felt a little mini tearing action. Now we can clip it and move on to some triceps. As we can see now, I did do some JM presses, which is just basically a skull crusher. I do them flat on the ground with a barbell. It's kind of like a skull crusher though. Now I'm gonna do some dips, knock out some more triceps. I will finish with another one actually. I do want to start hitting 3 triceps per chest day, and then like 4 to 5 on arm days, just because I want them to grow a lot. But yeah, we are doing tricep shoulder focus instead of chest focus for these. Might need to find a way to hold some weight because these are pretty easy. I am able to think about that little connection, mind muscle connection with no weight. I do need to find a way to add some for sure though. I'm gonna move this over a little bit, because that felt a little easy. Triceps feel pumped too though. It was like, first set, didn't really go so hot with the jam presses, but the third and fourth, or second, third and fourth specific, nasty. They kicked them in. Now I figured I'll use them more with these, and then I think I'm gonna finish with a cable instead of like when I usually start. I think it's good to change it up. It was a bit better knowing I wanted to do this today versus kind of thinking it up on the spot. And luckily it was open. Granted though, you could do dips in like 4 or 5 different spots here. Skip this ad. But sometimes they're taken. Because you can tell there's a pad and stuff. These are used for pull-ups, ab workouts, everything. So pretty versatile. So I am lucky, like I said, that it was open. We're just gonna bust these out decently quick, since I don't have a belt to add the weight on. And squeezing, it's gonna rip my rip my skin a little bit. The only thing that helped is I did a tricep right before this. Some cables did open up. Kinda considering. No, I'd 100% have moved over if we hadn't done flies yet, but I wanted to do dumbbell and dumbbells were open, so can't tell if it's... Alright, hair's getting in my way. I just want to do a chest press though. Just supine. And I think I'm gonna just do push-ups with it, honestly. I knew I wanted 4. So the supine for my chest press movement, and then push-ups should really kill me. Finish me off at least. Oh. Like I said, triceps already abused. So that part I don't have to worry about. We're only gonna do 3 sets of this, so 1 more. And then when we get to the cable at the end, we can 5 sets. I want to do 4 or 5. Just for a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not feathering, but I guess, yeah, actually, I don't know the word, so now it just looks stupid. No, that's perfect. Get this last one in, might as well. I was gonna say yesterday too, it did not roll out the hamstrings and back, so we definitely felt it yesterday on our deadlift. Still up to 545, just wasn't moving quite how I wanted it to. So we didn't get to do much with it. $495 moved good though, so that was good. Good way to burn it out. Time for hopefully supine though. That one is pretty much always taken, so this is like a fingers crossed moment. Otherwise we'll have to just substitute the other chest press movement or machine. Like I said, supine's the goal though, so fingers crossed. Pray for me. It's just my day, I don't know what to say. Maybe not for the bench numbers we wanted. But supine was open. Kind of surprised. I feel like this is the most used machine. So I'm, like I said, I'll take it. There ain't no complaints here. 3 plates today though. I'm not gonna do the 3 and a 25. I do want to get a bit more depth in this and focus, so these will be some tests. Scoot back just a little. There we go. Better than I could have thought, honestly. Oh my god. I just stretched my skin on that last one. I will do actual push-ups, I promise. I'll probably just do them with the triceps I do. Knock them out together. Yeah, I can barely even do any of these right now. Dips midway, man. I think that might be the move. A bigger, like mass building tricep. Just to get everything else fatigued. It's a call, so I think midway now. At least on chest and triceps. Obviously for arms, it doesn't really matter when I do them. Kinda. But on Tuesdays, whether it be skull crushers, overhead triceps, or dips. JM press for that matter. Midway workout. After, of course, I think I have to get 2 fatiguing chest movements in. And then after that, it's just, you feel huge. Pump central, pump station, and you just maintain it. Slow songs is still just pretty much stuff. Yeah, just any, honestly. You can type in any slow song, whether it be like a sad one, upbeat one. They're all fire. The main one probably is Gangsta's Paradise slowed. Any one you do, it's like I think it's called like a cinematic version one. That one's nasty. The regular one, slowed in reverb, nasty. And then usually YouTube recommends a bunch more, so you don't even have to hit skip or anything. Alright, enough talking for my fat ass. I need to get more sets in. Fix my headphones. And there we go. Struggling a little bit. Back is a little, we'll call it tense. But I'm gonna roll it out and dead hang a little bit after this, so we should be good. Not a big set, no worries about that. Still felt it. I might hit some shoulder, I'm not gonna lie. I think that would just cap the workout out. I'm not gonna lie, I've been abusing shoulders in just about almost every workout, honestly. And I think it's been showing. I think they're really growing. I'll take that. I think I should do a bit more rear delts than I do with my side and front. But I just like training shoulders as a whole. I think a shoulder pump's nasty. You just feel like a brick house. Same with back. I feel like back, yeah, you just feel like a monster. Shoulders, you just feel like an absolute unit. Chest, cocky, feel cocky. Same with arms. Legs, kind of feel like a penguin. Just because you have to waddle around. At least I do. I know I had to for Saturday's video. And tomorrow for legs, I'm doing the same thing because I'm a back squat and pit shark squat. So the quads are gonna get it. Let's get one more set in for the camera. I don't know why I said for the fam. I meant to say for the camera. Look. It's kind of a struggle getting into this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get a bit higher up on this. To be honest, I feel it a bit more in the. I felt it a bit more on the left side. That's it. I don't know. It felt pretty even, but maybe I wasn't. A couple more push-ups, and then I think I'm gonna just do a massive drop set. But I'm gonna keep that one in the vault. And gatekeep that video. Okay. What does that leave? For the video, that just leaves one more tricep. Push to it. Then I'm probably gonna take a photo, honestly, for myself. Just a little side chest kind of comparisons with some cues I've been trying. But I'm realistically thinking straight bar push downs. Otherwise, think about it, I might do some isolations tables. I think I'm gonna do isolations, so let's actually cap out with that. Yes, the tight shirt without almost a pump cover all along. Did do a little side quest and we did hit some shoulders, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So like I said, now we got our single arm triceps. You know, I thought this was gonna be the right weight, might actually not be. There was like obviously I'm bringing like my shoulders back and everything to try to take it out. But I mean, it's been 5 reps. And no real big difference. Now I don't remember if that was 6 or 7, so we're just gonna say this is 7. Look how terrible the tan line is in the camera too. It's that bad in person. It's actually, I think it's worse in person if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go up about, I'd say 10 pounds is probably a safe number on this. Because I also think my right tricep is my weaker one. And I mean, we just rep that easy too. So I think 10 pounds is definitely a better option. I think we'll hit 8 to 10 for sure. I don't think it'll be super hard or anything. Or until we get to that 8 to 10 range. like I said, we've gotten everything we wanted so far. I mean, there's a bunch of cables open. Like I said, I don't know what's going on, but for a Tuesday, and even yesterday, it's pretty good. I mean, it's not empty, but like everything's so like spaced out that it looks dead. Like I said, if I can get the machines I want, I'm gonna take it. Only downside is this is bad, but for compound movements, I do thrive on there being more people because it's like more people are watching. I can't look like a little wuss. And then I'm like, oh, I've lifted this way before. We gotta do it again. Let the people know. So yeah, but I mean, after the compounds, it can be whatever. I could do chest flies and stuff with no one watching. Make sure I get this good. All right. Yeah, I already think this is the better call. Yeah, I already got 4 reps, and there's a difference. I can't even get the full reps on now. There we go. That was the right call. Now this is how we'll really find out if the right triceps is the weaker one. Actually, you know what? After this, I think the left tricep might be the weak one. I could have sworn it was the right one. But I mean, we just hit the same amount of reps. And I got full lockouts on those. Maybe I got it backwards. Either way, weight's better. I'm trying to see too. If the lighting's not bad. Yeah, I feel like that's I say the shoulders help the side chest look right now, so definitely glad I hit that. And like I said, I'm probably gonna get a photo somewhere hitting a side chest, so I could not hit my shoulders. At least some lateral raises, a couple front raises, rear delts as well. The important stuff, the necessities. Okay. For sure, I mean the pump feels good. Biceps start. I feel like it's looking a lot better too for the tricep or side chest. I don't know why I said triceps. Probably because we're doing them, but I feel like though it's still. I mean, we're bulked up, so of course, but the peak is a bit more subtle still. I mean, once you get like the right angle, of course, I mean angles are everything too, but it's a lot better than it used to be. I mean, that puppy used to just be a little plateau. Did I only do one rep? Oh, okay, there we go. Maybe it was the grip. I don't think it was the grip. Come on, at least get 7. Actually, let me just readjust my hands. And now 8. Okay. Ugly, but hey. Full lockouts. Ooh. Last 3 need 1, 2. Come on, 8. Oh. A lot better. Just gonna save it to the end because I didn't want to go on a little side talk nonsense. But now that we're done with everything, my Darc Sports order, that one that I got for the free drop, comes in today. Like I said, I live in South Carolina. It said it departed Georgia 6 days ago and didn't update until like this morning. Thought they lost it for a second, because usually if it's coming from Georgia, any package I've ever had takes like 1 day, maybe 2 to update to Charleston or where I live. But it didn't. So I kept getting scared, checking every day. And then yeah, now I have an email out for delivery. So we're gonna close it out once that comes in, just so I can show y'all what I got, all right? Even though I've said it, we're gonna show it. Back at the crib, obviously it's a bit later. First off, It's actually like that too because South Carolina, completely stormy. I don't know if no, 100% the gym picked it up. It was bright and sunny. In 5 minutes, turned to dark and cloudy and just storming. Luckily, I was able to weed eat at my Pops before that, get that done, and then it literally started pouring right after. Not even joking. It's been like that for the last, this will be the 3rd week where it's been weather like that. But otherwise, got the drop. Wearing the first thing, really. Can only wear 2 things from this because, well, it was a 3 limit purchase for the 2 million giveaway for Darc Sports. And yeah, first piece. All right, no giveaways with it, really. But even though I've said it on another video, but thinking this, yeah, this should easily pick it up. We got Thor for the shirt. Probably one of only Marvel characters I didn't really have. So I was like, oh, they still have it in my size. Let's go. All right, and I do get these extra. Well, I wouldn't say extra, but I get these in XL just for the fit, just so y'all know. Just to say right now, 6 feet, about like 220, 225. I do like that overdrawn size. When I get an oversized, so I think that's best. Large, the sleeves just come up just a little bit. Same with the bottom, maybe half an inch, if that. Next up, though, probably my favorite item, just because I can still wear it. But I'm going to bring it up close first. It is a jacket. Got that. You got like mock paint splatter. The sleeves are pre-frayed. Kind of picks up a little bit on that. But this was from their Darc Sports and Silver Regime collab. Make sure I'm not covering or messing up the mic. I have a jacket that they've done before. Absolutely loved it. It's actually like my favorite jacket. And now I really like this one. Just the vibe of it. And I think when it gets cooler too, it's going to look sick as hell on the bike. Like, you can't tell me this is not like a motorcycle bike. Or motorcycle jacket. I would have said motorcycle bike jacket, but kind of redundant. Same with the other one. The other one's literally called like a Logan jacket because of Wolverine, and he's my favorite Marvel character, so that was just sick. I had to get that. Actually, I got that way before I got a motorcycle, so that just worked out. And now I got this one, front peep, little Darc Sports, Silver Regime, their flower, and then the back says RFC with the combination or like collab logo. RFC is just roses from concrete. Love this. The fit, perfect. I was worried a little bit about getting an XL because I think my other one's a large and that one fits perfect. But this was definitely the best call. A little shorter. I love the box fit with jackets. But it's too hot for that right now. Got that as a preparation for winter. But then finally, last thing I've said, a tapestry. And I just think this is raw as hell. Did go to the store just now. No push pins. I don't know. I was just going to put it in the wall right above my bed because to wake up with this, you just like look up and you're like, damn. But they didn't have any. What store doesn't have any? I mean, granted, most households already have them, but not here. But it's actually tied with the jacket for one of my favorite things just because I do think it is so sick. I'm going to have to back up with it. But it's literally like death on a horse. I'll come up close with it and just kind of go up a little bit. And I'm not sure if it'll pick it up or not, but it says heaven has to wait. Like, ugh, that's pretty nasty, sick-wise. But that was the pickups. Super happy with all of them. Almost changed this for some shoes, honestly, or a backpack. I was back and forth, but then it got so close to go time. I was like, nah, we're locking it in. I want a shirt, though, I could still get and wear to the gym. Though I could have done that with the shoes and the bag. The bag, couldn't really justify because I do have the Wolfpack one that's a bit newer. For me, at least, and still, like, no tears, no nothing. Nothing's wrong with it. So I couldn't justify, even though it was free. And the shoes, I just couldn't make up my mind. I was kind of conflicted with, like, 2 or 3 of them. And I think they only have, like, 2 or 3 of them. So, yeah. I was just like, screw it. We'll stick with the Thor shirt. Who doesn't love Thor anyways? I mean, it's pretty clean. And I got a Thor shaker, so we're just going to rock it. We're actually going to rock it tomorrow. Though I won't be filming tomorrow. We're going to be squatting. I'll come back with y'all Thursday, though, For arms, probably some shoulders as well. Might hold off on doing the shoulders tomorrow just to push them to Thursday. Hit a bit more shoulder press. Same kind of thing as last time, I think. Just more pressing movements to get more front. And I'll probably actually just do more readouts. I think that's the big thing for me. So, yeah, might throw up a little TikTok or something. I don't know, a little Instagram reel about my squats tomorrow. See how they go, see how they move. So you got to catch that because, like I said, I'm gonna be wearing the new shirt. Gonna be wearing some short shorts, of course, because it is squat. You got to show off them tanks, all right, them turkey legs. But that's for tomorrow. Like I said, if you want to check it out, I'm probably gonna throw something up at least with my stories. So be on the lookout. Probably throw the ats in the, what is that, bio? Yeah, almost didn't know what I was saying, but in the bio. So if you want to peep that tomorrow, it'll be there. I'm uploading the same day, so right after I clip this, going right downstairs, right to the laptop. We're editing this bitch and getting it out. So great day. Like I said, bench didn't necessarily move as hot, but we're gonna fix that. Also, on one note, I can't actually bench at the other place next week because I'm going to a concert. So we're going to go a bit earlier to the gym. And then I have to go to Atlanta, which is about I think it's like 4 or 5 hours. I don't know. The traffic's insane. So me and my brother are doing that, but can't bench at the other place. So I'll let you know how that goes when the time comes. And we'll probably figure something out. But thank y'all. Everything worked out perfect. My chest and triceps, if I put a little tension on them, they start cramping. So we hit it. All right, we hit it. That was a great workout. Nasty pump. I was doing some side shots and some posing. I'm liking what I see. All right, so I'm going to catch y'all. Might do a physique update in the arms and shoulder day. Be on the lookout for that. Still kind of tubby. Still kind of not. But catch y'all then. All right, see you. Peace.